friends, welcome! I am the Overlord, and today we are in the Warcraft III World Editor. I've played with a lot of world editors. There are a lot of really good ones. I always love the RPG Maker games. But this, by and far, I think is the one that I've spent the most time in, and I decided it would be fun to sort of go back and look through all of the old, like, half-started maps I was working on here. So we'll go ahead, we'll choose some of them. Familiars, this is one I remember working on, so let's check this one out first. None of these are complete. Well, that's not true. One of them is technically complete. The rest of these are all concepts that I was working on. This is Familiars, and I remember this. Basically, oh, we have these freeze towers here and these dark protectors. We'll open up the unit window in a bit. Ah, man, and then finally, the Chaos Tree. So I think the point of this map... Oh, what's that? We have ward towers, too. Interesting. Yeah, so the point of this map, as you can see with all of these trees and the Chaos Tree and kind of a ramp, is that this was a pseudo-horde mode game where enemies would spawn and come and try to attack this generator right here, the Spirit of Life, and all of the wizards and everyone, like, died, and you had to defeat the Tree of Corruption here at the top to win. So you were the spirits of the wizards, or the wizard's familiar, and as you would level up, you would go and you would buy fruit and find, and enemies would drop, like, power fruit or other sorts of things, and you would eat a bunch of it, and then you would, like, level up, and it would sort of grow your own unit. So here we have okay, interesting, Living Flame. This must be an enemy that has combustion and immolation. So that must be the humans, must be the enemies. Here's a test building. Oh, we have our outposts, we have our freeze towers. As you can see, anything that you change from the default template of what it was is now in pink. So we changed the model of this Dark Protector. You could just do anything. You could add multiple attacks that target different units. You can change the projectile, how fast it goes, the maximum damage. Here, let's move this over here. It has so much more screen real estate nowadays. Like, boom, we can read all of the stuff. Damage base, damage factors, the dice, combat types, armor types, moving, pathing, sounds, stats, tech trees, and then the tooltips, obviously. The Dark Protector, a twig that fell off the Chaos Tree and grew into an insanely powerful tower. The strongest tower protecting the Chaos Tree. Has regeneration and can hit for double the damage. Beware. Ooh. So that must mean it must have, like, a crit ability or something. Doesn't seem like it. But maybe Chaos does double damage to things. We have a Freeze Tower, Shadow Tower, Snow Tower, and then we have our Spirit of Life here. So I guess those are just the buildings under our custom units. Let's check out... Okay, so these are all of the familiars here on the left. As you can see, they have codes to it. I forget, it's like the tier and then what sort of class they go into. Because it's like, depending on what sorts of fruits you would eat, it would eventually evolve your starting familiar into something different. So I think everyone gets either like a wolf or a frog or a spirit or a goblin, and then they can grow into different things. Obviously with the wolf that's 0B, it can evolve into 1-1B, 1-2B, or 1-3B, depending on what you have. We have Blue Dragon Grunt, okay. So we have lots of wolves. I think I did the wolf class, and then maybe the dragon class? Oh, here's Smokey. You could get Smokey the bear. Kirara. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Let's look at some of these units on the map, actually. Go to our custom units, and was that... Yeah, that was under orcs. As you can see here, a Thundercat, Shiva, that was like from the Final Fantasy games. Oh man, so much nostalgia. Kirara from Inuyasha. The giant penguin, which is a legend, because giant penguins are funny. Oh man, and so much other stuff. Here, let's just bop this all down here, and then we can like look at some of these here. I remember this skeleton, it's a question mark, because there was a chance to, like, when you died, it would... Who's this guy? Oh, he's a werewolf. And he's a werewolf. So they're a werewolf and then the human form. Oh, a little crow. We already have a crow down there. So it's like when you die, the plan was to like have a 50% chance of like reviving as one of these other familiars. As in the skeleton one. And so it's like a special thing. Oh no, we're destroying all the spirit towers. Let's see. A Kirara, legendary armor, and legendary attack. So it's very good. Immolation, fire breathing. Let's do some of that. Boom. And we have battle mode. Just like in the show when she turns into a big saber cat. Ah, that's neat. Go me. Here's our ice wolf. Has snow breath. It can howl. Good stuff. Little crow. Different types. Divine attack. And then bear armor. You have the skeleton with slashing attacks. And he has undeath. When killed... So this one, he can keep coming back to life, but has a very long cooldown when he dies. And finally, our werewolf here can hide. Has bloodlust, so it'll, like, gain health. Whee! A teleport, which is a leap. And then it can also howl. Let's see, this guy is also an undeath. So is this dude. The giant penguin, yes. Big old penguin. He can summon a penguin swarm. And that just... Look at all the penguins! Ah! That's awesome. Snow breath. And the swallow can regurgitate an enemy. Spits immutable ice on the enemy, leaving them frozen. And interesting. Can't do that on my own units, I suppose, and can't do that on buildings. Unable to devour target. So yeah, as you can see here up at the top, you have your different fruits. So you have Taint, which is bad, and that could like corrupt your stuff. You have your Swift, your Cool, your Hot, your Burn. Maybe your Brawn, like as in brawny as in strength, and then Endurance. So yeah, I was just having fun creating the familiars. Let's exit out of this. And didn't get around to any of the programming. We can see the trigger editor. So we have some like basic stuff like map initialization, stole some jerks item stacking. It's like give credit. There you go. You got your credit, Mr. Zero. And then the different evolutions. Meat. It increases endurance, it looks like. Grass increases brains. That's what it is. BRN is brains. You have your swiftness, your fruits, and then your different melons that will give, depending on, like, oh, fire melons, ice melon. Okay, so there are items too. Let's check those out. Can we plop those down? Unit palette. Is it a doodad? Oh no, items right here. So yeah, so most of these are, there we go, we want the custom ones. We have our meat. Oh. Cannot find the ham.model file. That's okay. Oh, at least it didn't crash things. Could not load orb crystal. Could not load orb darkness. What about fire? No? Okay. So apparently it can't find any of these models anymore, so I don't know what happened to that. What about these potions? Yeah, it has the treasure chest. Yeah, so that is familiar. So let's check out what else we have here. Yes, the Final Fantasy VII Tower Defense. That was really into really all of the PlayStation Final Fantasies. But I played 7, got a good deal on it back in high school, and so I started making this. As you can see, it was sort of the pathing of the enemies. They would spawn. Gotta put the fire effects, so you have Final Fantasy VII right there, FF7. And then we have our different heroes, Yuffie, Tifa, Red 13, obviously Cloud and Sid, and then Barret, and then Ares, or Aerith, whichever. Hero D. Okay, so this is the hero defense, that's right. So you're trying to protect the holy, it wasn't Magicite, Materia. The holy materia from all of the waves of enemies. Let's see our units here. See what we got. Oh, pop open the old object editor, and we have different waves. There we go. Well, I got pretty far on this one. We had some of our bosses. We have our heroes. I think there's abilities here. But we have, you know, the first ray. I remember these brain pods, just the enemies from Final Fantasy VII themselves. Harpies, heavy tanks, have whatever that is. Diver Nest, Grosspanzer. Finally, zombie dragons. There you go. With the different, I think these are different bosses here. So I think I was working on bosses, so after every wave, or maybe every few waves, there's a boss. And obviously the last boss would have been like Sephiroth. Probably needed some Genova things. Oh, well that's what this odd life form is. Let's go back to the unit placements and check some of these out. Yeah, there we go. Look at all that. An exceptional hero. I don't think I updated these tooltips. Did we add abilities, though? How far? Because it seems like I have a lot of the basic stuff hammered out. We have some of the... Oh, no, we have all of the abilities. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that's the beta attack. Okay, interesting. I'm not going to pretend like I know all of these. But yeah, okay, Healing Wind, Planet Protector... Fury Brand, Pulse of Life, you have all of your Cloud limit breaks as the abilities. I think the hero abilities are the boss abilities. I think that's how I did it. Yeah, this is Yuffie's, Beat Rush, Dolphin Blow, Meteor Strike, the Pyramid from Reno. Oh man, this takes me back. The Ungamax Satellite... Oh, and here are all the enemies. Okay, so these are all... Wow, I did some really good detail in this. Look at this. These are all the actual attacks that the enemies can use against you. The water ball from the giant snake thing. Wow. I'm impressed. Oh, and limit breaks. Okay. Oh, I see how I did it. Let's pop in here. I wonder, do we have it? Will it give us the... Here are abilities. Oh, cool. So when an enemy uses an ability, it actually says what it does. We have some revives here. And then some special abilities. Okay, I don't think I set... anything. Let's go ahead and get some heroes out here. Why not Cloud? I really don't know how much of this is actually set up. Obviously not everything, but I must have spent a lot of time on this. This is interesting. And I'm attacking the holy materia. Oh, that's not good. Let's see. Okay, so we have the limit breaks. Ah, so I think as we level up, we unlock more limit breaks, but we can't use any until level 5. Critical hit and evasion. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what these dots on the mini-map are. Not a whole lot to check out there other than just some of the setup. See, a lot of this is setup and not a lot of playing around. Oh, this one takes me back. So back when Dota was like starting to become a big thing, I was like, you know, this is middle school, high school level me is like, oh, hey, wouldn't it be funny if like there was a boys versus girls version? And yeah, so this is my my first-person horror game on Steam equivalent of the MOBA genre. Clearly, the girls have makeup towers and salons. Oh my god, this is awful. Oh, that's just... And then you have to destroy the bedroom. You know, I guess that's what you get when you learn everything about the opposite gender from television. What can I say? And then with the boys, you have the sweat tower. Oh, gotta be manly. And then you have your gyms, because you're working out. And then finally, you have your apartment. That wasn't very nice of me. Like, you give the women just a bedroom, but for the men, they get an entire apartment. Though it does look like it's a necropolis building, so that's not good. And then you have your fountains to heal up. You can select at the arcade if you're a guy, or at your friend's house if you're a girl, to select your heroes. I remember actually publishing it and then being like super happy and... Oh, and don't copy the map without my permission, please. Yeah, don't worry about the email. It is no longer active, so... Oh, and here you can upgrade your gym. Upgrade the gyms to have, like, better units. You can buy units. Masculine. Wow, and then you can upgrade to gunners. Oh no. So they chose the Arachna Queen. I guess it's like a... Wow, this is... this is just awful. Oh my god, why? So there's that, if you're a boy, you can be the president, a kung fu master, the shadow assassin, and the psycho robo for some reason. Oh, poor, naive young Overlord. You had no idea what you were talking about way back then. Though, again, to my defense, we are at Ronald Reagan right now. I was, what, like 13 or something? So let's go ahead and... How's she level 20 already? Charlotte, you're cheating. Alright, well... Oh, Jefferson! We had Jefferson, too? Thomas Jefferson, the one and only president? Well, I guess he's dead, so... Don't know what happened there. Did he, like, run this way? Is that why there's no fog of war? Oops. We're getting our butt kicked again. Run away, Mr. President. We have the unholy... The president's such a big figure, him and his allies around him will have a new will to live with his unholy aura. I didn't know I was making a political statement back then, but there you go. Then we have the secret attack, uses an Axian self-defense move. He learned in case of invasion to hit his opponent's heart and add a cold effect. And he's like, ah! And then we have the taser. The president has no bodyguards with him, so instead he uses his taser. Just shock his enemies. Also incorrectly spelled. Of course. Wow, okay. This is... We will tase our enemy there. There you go, look at that. And then, quick, let's summon some bodybuilders. Yay! And then they will... I did manage to get that to automatically fight, so... They are ready for action, but obviously there's no QA done because they're stuck in the pathing there. And then hopefully they'll continue to... Yeah! Yeah, go bodybuilders and you get like a little bit of gold every couple of seconds. Wow, okay. I think I've embarrassed myself enough here. High school TD. Tower defense about high school. See, you have your sports team. Classic. See, your coach hired to create sports towers. You get football, basketball, and bowling. Look at that. All right, so is each race something different, or was that literally all I did with this? Yeah, I think that's everything. That's as far as I got. Okay, good effort, me. Next map. Island Attack. I remember this one. I put a lot of effort into this one so far, sort of creating pseudo-custom races. And then the whole point was like, so it's supposed to be a map where everyone kind of works together. You have your outpost towers here, and basically enemies will spawn and like basically try to attack your island, and everyone has a little bit of a different sort of setup, but you want to protect your island, and you can like send your units to go help out other players if you want to, or attack them, and the point was to like trade with other people. So as you can see, we have the entire Murloc race. And then we have 2 races so far? Yeah, and then we have our Amazon race. Burn Witch! So, Chill Witch and Lit Witch. No sandwich, though. Has some ships here. You have your different buildings, so you get resources in different ways depending on what civilization you choose. And that was kind of the point of it. Have our Pioneer and Pioneer ships, so I guess that's how you choose your race. Let's see what else we got here. Because I did put a lot of work into like balancing the abilities and stuff, and you know, we have all of these buildings. Like we have a hose tower for the Murlocs, because they're water things. We have a snake tower, and you have your mines. So you basically build your mines and stuff. I feel like I was working on also a robot sort of faction, but maybe not. We have the Serpent's Wrath, which is a nice little upgrade there. You can pilot the giant serpents. The Amazon, you have cool stuff like freezing attack. You can arm the workers. You can hide in your jungle islands as you try to protect your base from being destroyed. Get your buffs and effects there. And as you can see, we have a lot of different upgrades, some with several different levels of like the Murloc mining. Let's see if we have any events planned for the game. You and your allies are living in peace until unknown forces attack your islands. Defend your island above all else. This will take combo of RTA? That's supposed to be RTS, real-time strategy. Tower defense and strategy to defend your small island and avoid invasion. Good luck and play nice. It's very important that you play nice. Don't be a jerk. Select your race. Don't discriminate. Check out the Murlocs here. Warning, you must build a Murloc church or you will lose and be kicked. Not kicked! Okay. Well, we should probably build that first then. The main building, if it is ever destroyed, you will lose. So I guess let's build it up. We can have everyone join in the fun. Look at that. So that's using up all our resources. I don't know if that was a good idea. Oops. Let's see, what else do we need? We need a gold mine, so we can construct a Murloc mine. I think this has to be, like, near water or something. I think that's the secret for this one. Little Murloc civilian here. There we go. Now we can build it. And yeah, basically, the point was there'd be a timer that would be like, oh no, enemies are coming, and then you could see them with your surveillance tower, and you would have to like build towers along the coast and have units to go and fight it and protect your main building, in this case the Murloc Church. Which I should just made it where you can't build any other building until you build the church, but what can you do? And again, like with all of these, there's nothing programmed. No wait, I guess there was after 2 minutes. Okay, wave 1 I, so that's like a warning. Wave 1 T. Ah, the Pioneers are the bad guys. Okay. And it's only programmed for player 1 right now. And then unload. Okay, so I guess it gets to the coast and then it creates more dudes. Interesting. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Lost Eye RPG. There's not a lot to it, but we can play it. I'm pretty sure we can actually play it. So let's go ahead and give it a go. It's balanced for 4 people, not just 1 person, but I'm actually pretty impressed of what we managed to do here. Let's see, Valor, so we are level 30, Knight. We can learn our ultimate spell. And then some bigger spells, get some stats. You know what, let's get all the spells. I don't know what else is all programmed here, but we have our little bull knight. So this is us. We're a hero and we are going to go out. Actually, no, we're going to go into the temple, but oh no, there are enemies. Well, what do you say, friends? Do you need to learn how to fight? Yes, let's run the tutorial battle. And as you can see, we have the Final Fantasy X music. It's great. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be explaining what to do, but none of that came up. So we have some spells here. Let's go ahead, and we have some good attack power. Let's go ahead and use a very powerful Boulder Smash spell on this enemy. And so it does that, and then it's the enemy's turn, so they will attack us. And it shows the little arrows. That's amazing. So let's see. I think we can kind of finagle this with the shockwave here. There we go. And in victory, we win! We didn't gain any experience or find any gold, though. But it's okay, because we're level 30. Because I'm testing stuff, and it's easier to test with 1 person. So now that they're all dead, we'll actually go into the area. And as you can see here, there's like little enemies running around. There's like a switch with some zombies. And I think there might even be a boss fight here. Yeah, I think that this Chaos Eye is what we're trying to look for, is a boss. Because we have, as we can see in the map, like this is a different battle arena. Like each of these little diamonds is where the 4 party members would stay. So there's a tutorial fight, and then there's, oh man, that was pretty clever. Oh, this is bringing back such great memories. Oops, we got attacked. He challenged us to a duel with a glove slap. So because they're lined up this way, it's easier to use our force wave. Maybe we can get all of them. Yeah, there you go. Sent out a huge force wave. Killed everyone. AoE. We are burning through our mana quite quickly, though. So maybe we'll find some potions or something. And I feel like over here there's like a secret or something, but we can check that out in the map editor. So this is a door. We'll sneak by that. Hopefully we won't aggro the zombie either. Oops. Well, that didn't work. See, how much HP? 123? Okay. It's our turn. This does 75. So it's 200. Okay. We'll use that shockwave. It only hits one of them, so not as powerful. But we can one-shot each of these, as they're clearly slowly draining our health. Do. I mean, they have different animations. Like, oh man. There you go. Boom. Dead. This makes me so happy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead to the boss room now, just to check out what it's like. Oh no, and we stepped on a claptrap. We lost 10% of our current HP. That actually did a lot. Alright, look at this spooky room. I wonder if there's no, like, fountains or anything to heal up all our HP. That's a shame. What is like, ooh, I wonder what that could be. Alright, let's see. I hope I have the boss. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I programmed the boss, but... Oh man, this is like... I kind of want to keep working on this. I might do this, you know, in my free time, just for the fun of it. You know, while the hype is hot. This is it. We found the lost eye, the chaos eye. If we return to the castle, we'll get a reward. Let's go. Bum bum bum. Nangian, I am the guardian of the eye, and I cannot let you leave alive. Uh-oh, get ready, guys. Oh, snap, look at that cinematic! Yeah! Oh my god, this is amazing! Alright, our armor, we could raise our armor by 8. We could stun the enemy for 8 seconds with a stone's throw. Let's do it. Aha! And if we attack fast enough, then it's still stunned. Yes! Alright, we'll give it some time to not be stunned anymore. Unless it's frozen like that. Unless we get like 3 or 4 different attacks. Let's keep going. Hopefully it's not stun locked, because then I would... Okay, here we go. He just, like, poked us there. We're gonna keep attacking him. We can take him out. We have him at about halfway. Ooh, he uses a giant wave attack, but I think we missed it. I think he randomly chooses, like, one of the allies to target. Check out this cinematic epic camera. Wow. Wow, I really want to keep doing stuff like this. Dude, when that Warcraft Reforged comes out, I think I'll probably work on something like this. Boom! Right to the face. Look at that. It's not going to matter. We're going to take him out. Thanks to all of our extra buff. This is an RPG you can experience with your friends. Or with randos on the internet. And he regenerated an HP. You gotta watch out there. And it has the Final Fantasy 6/3, depending on what console you grew up with and in what region. Boss music, but there we go. We got him. We beat the boss. Yay! Oh wow, lots of experience there. And then that's it. I wonder if we approach it again, if it'll trigger it again. Nope. And then I suppose I was going to do a cutscene after that, and then start, like, inventing a town that you would go to, like, bring it back to the castle, and then something would happen with the Chaos Eye. Well, let's see what else we have. Oh, wait, before we go, before we see what's next, we actually had a whole bunch of different units here. We have the cinematic abilities. Alright, the enemies, the Void is a fake unit, okay. Yeah, we have our Druid, the Shadow Templar, and the Shaman. And apparently there's going to be an Elementalist, too? And a Far Shot. What the heck that's supposed to be? Let's see what they look like. Oh, okay. Like a little archer there. Well, that was heckin' clever, me. Good job, pass me. RPG test is probably nothing. Superhero tag. I think there's stuff here. Let's check it out. Okay, okay, interesting. Let's see if there's actually programming and stuff. There's a little bit. Villain countdown. What is the... What does this say, this text? Oh no, the villains are here. Evade them until the military can come and help you. Create a villain. Okay, so... Is this kind of like an all versus some? Looks like we have some heroes here. Have the Human Torch, of course, the Invisible Woman. I think this is around the time that the Fantastic Four movies were coming out. Not Fan-4-Stick. Not that one. That was much later and much worse. Oh, we have Batman, of course. Batman! Rogue, from the X-Men. We have the Incredible Hulk, of course, the big green thing. And Clark Kent. Oh, does he transform into Superman? Oh, now I have to check this stuff out. Okay, we only get one. Summoning Ritual. Super Speed. Okay, so I don't know what this is. But we used up all of our health. So we have Super Speed. Oh, we can build stuff. What? What is this? Is this like we're trying to protect ourselves from the super villains? Is that what that is? It's like a werewolf type thing. See, crappy old farm used to distract the villains. Okay, so that's like put up some buildings there. We can repair the farm, make nice farms based on that. We have the access to the Batmobile and all of the items there. The X-Mansion, of course. We have the invisible suits from the Invisible Woman. And then the Fantastic Lab. Okay, so the villains are here. Evade them until the military can come and help you. So it's basically run around and don't let the players playing the villains get us.
My pleasure.
But I don't know. I don't think they actually spawn or anything because it's just us.
Outstanding.
And we don't have enough gold. Do we have something for the... What does the Fantastic Lab have in store for us? So you can see our gold is slowly going up. Alright, Mr. Clark Kent. Oh, what is this? Energy aura. Alright. And then steel aura. And a focus aura. Oh, sweet, okay. Ooh, we move a lot. So that just gives us a bunch of buffs.
Outstanding.
And then we'll use our super speed, which I'm pretty sure is just like a teleport. Or do we cast it on a... Yeah. So it's just like super speed over there. Whoosh.
I'll do my best.
But it takes up a whole bunch of mana. Okay, I think that's all there is to see here. Okay, so this is a more complex sort of TD, much like your winter malls. And then it must like run up here and then spawn here. I don't know. Let's see. There's actually, we can see if we have the regions marked out, which we do not. So we didn't even get that far. But we have the tech guy. He's obsessed with technology. I have some bio towers. Look at that. Have our catapults. Our launch towers, our missile towers. So these are probably all upgrades of the catapult tower. Yeah, the poison tower, the bio tower, and then the venom tower. Okay, so the bio one's the strongest there. We have our electric tower, a shock tower, and a volt tower. And then the tech tower, which is a combination of all of them. Look at that. Let's see, who else do we have? Do we have any other things yet? Oh, that's it, folks. That's all for the... See, this was the Valiant TD? This is the Valence TD. Let's check out the Valiant TD. Ooh, look at that. We have starting places for all the characters. We have... Ooh, can't zoom out too far or else you just see nothing but blackness for some reason. I was testing out the different towers here. Fire Tower, Double Tower, Spark Tower, and Shock Towers, obviously. Oh, these are like all... I think I laid them all out right there. Probably testing some stuff. Zoom in a bit more. We have our wagon tower, our catapult tower, and our launcher tower. Throws glaives, I assume. So these are our units. The prince and the princess. Are we trying to protect them? Is that the thing? It's like they're in the middle, and if they get attacked by the enemies, then they'll die? These are the spawn points. Let's check our little region palette, see what regions we have set up. Again, none. We don't have any regions. What's up, past me, barely working on a bunch of this stuff? I would just get an idea, and I'd be like, ooh, an idea, that sounds like fun. And then I would just work on that and abandon everything else that I was working on, because, you know, that's creative people, man. We definitely have some struggles here. And then finally, we'll end things off with our valiant escape. Definitely, I would say the MVP so far has been the Lost Eye RPG, or whatever, Lost Island, or whatever it's called. And this one's pretty interesting. If I remember correctly, you're basically like, you have to escape a prison, so you start out as like this prisoner dude, and then you find a item that allows you access to a class, and then you become that class, but you can switch classes whenever you want by like finding a different item. So there are really no regions set up for any of this? Wow. But basically, you could be any of these heroes here, and then you would go out, and there would be, like, these would be set up so you would, like, take damage if you walked on the lava. There's a knight here. I wonder why. It's an electrician, so I must have been testing some stuff. Shadow orb fragment. Yeah, okay. I swear I was a lot further with stuff like this. I don't know, though. Like, I swear I had a version where it had regions and stuff, but that might have been a long time ago. That might have been lost to time. Because I did remember some, like, crazy balancing issues, because basically the point was, like, enemies would spawn at, like, generators, kind of like the Gauntlet games, where there'd be, like, a gravestone or something, and then zombies would keep coming out of it till you blew up the gravestone. But then you could just, like, farm zombies and level up to max, and then nothing would be a challenge. Yeah, so these were the maps that I happened to save from, like, over a decade ago, all throughout my various computers and restalls here. And I had a heck of a good time going back over these and just looking at them and see what they're about, and I'm pretty excited to hear about the Warcraft III Reforged, and I definitely hope that they have a map editor not only as extensive and as easy to use as this, but also, you know, even better than this if that's possible. Because I am getting pretty excited for, like, I don't know, maybe I'll stream whenever I work on maps and stuff like that. It just seems like it would be a ton of fun to jump back into it. So, with that being said, if you enjoyed this nostalgic look across time to the olden world editor that still holds up today, might I add, then feel free to like and subscribe and share with your friends and family to get them. Let's all ride. Well, I don't really like riding hype trains, but let's all patiently look forward to the new map editor that comes with Warcraft 3 Reforged. That will be the best part. I guarantee it. And if you're interested in supporting me more, and you want to make your voice heard loud and clear, that you want to see more stuff like this, or maybe you want to watch me work on Lost Eye RPG for this old Warcraft stuff. Like, you have a lot of influence when you go over to my Patreon and become a certified minion there. But whatever you do, make sure you do it for the glory of demonkind.